Yes, I finally got them. Dang, I've been trying to hunt down this particular pair of 1985 Air Jordan 1s in the natural gray colorway forever. So I'm super happy and grateful to own all three of my favorite colorways of these vintage grails. What's up guys, if you're new, welcome. Today in this episode, you guys will see me cop a pair of Air Jordan 1s from round 2. You'll see me hang around LA with my boy Andrew and get something bomb to eat. And then I'll be taking you guys with me on a trip to the thrift as I go thrifting and show you some of the cool finds that I found. And lastly, I'll be showing you guys some footage of me rocking the 85s and some of the outfits that I would rock with them. Alright, without any further ado, let's get into the vlog. Enjoy. I'm over here, round 2 vintage, or vintage by round 2. RS, we got Earthling, and my homie Andrew right here. And we're gonna check out the new spot. It's crazy because it, doubled in size. Oh yeah. And, yeah. Exciting time for the vintage community, and check out the line behind us. Check out the line in front of us. And we're about to enter the bigger space. They just knocked down the old store. What was the old store called?
It was the Japan LA.
Yeah, Japan LA. Now this is the inside. We're about to go in and you guys are gonna see some heat. Crazy. Let's check it out. All right, secured the bag. We got the 1985 Air Jordan 1 in the natural gray colorway. Classics. And then we got the Nerd. Man, these are classics right here in a grail of mine. Super grateful. Thank you, round 2 vintage. Anyways, we're over here. We're just chilling in the shade. We just got done at vintage by round 2. It was really dope, right Andrew? Yep. And then now we're about to eat some Peruvian food. And what was it called? What are we about to get ourselves into right now?
So it's called Lomo Saltado.
Man, I mean, take a look at this, guys. Like, man, look at that. We got steak, fries,
vegetables, and
grilled
some rice. Yeah, add some sauce on it.
That thing looks bomb.
Yeah, for sure.
Make sure I get a good look at it.
You ever go to Melrose? This is the spot.
What is it called?
Mario's.
Mario, so we definitely gotta check it out. You know, I haven't really had Peruvian food in a long time, so pretty hyped for this. Let's get into it. And I found a pair of New Balance 990 V4s, very nice. If you don't have a pair of New Balances, get some. They're probably one of the most comfortable shoes you would wear. This is only $4. Vintage Polo Sport. Found a very nice cream Nike Essential hoodie, just with a simple swoosh right there. 2000s and $13. Found a nice little designer hat, June J. And right here in the shoe rack, we found some Yeezy 350s. Cool little come up. Look at the fade and character and distressing on this really nice vintage pair of Levi's from the 90s. $15. Gotta love the fade. 501s. Yo, and for only $4.99, $5, I found this. Just a simple piece, but I really love it. Just a fanny pack that you can use this with anything. Pretty cool find. A Shorty's hat, late 90s, early 2000s, and LA Dodgers shirt with a center swoosh. Metallica, Deftones, Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit. It's a starter piece. Raiders, and it's the LA Raiders. We got the big LA right there. Starter, $10, so it should be a good flip. Usually I don't keep personals for myself, but these right here are dope. I've been looking for a pair, and it's a A little bit of an older pair. I love the checkered bands. Gotta love that fade right there. Just a good everyday sneaker to put in the rotation. 1985 Coca-Cola piece. There's the date right there. And has these cool like angels or cherubims along the piece. Super faded. It's been sun faded. And I gave it a really like unique characteristic about it. And just a vintage made in USA gem. You can tell the difference because it has a leather in the bottom as well as the multicolored tassels. It's a vintage 90s starter hoodie. It's like in this nice like olive and magenta colorway. It kind of reminds me of the Kobe Chaoses or the Jokers, if you know what I'm talking about. And there's a little hit on the sleeve. The one thing I'm just gonna keep for myself, just a classic Dickies jacket that I could wear on the daily. It's something that would be in my main rotation in my closet. Something in my wardrobe that would just be classic that I could just wear with like any outfit really. Yep, just a classic Dickies. These olive cargos are sick. I just like how it looks. All the zippers and the pockets. Undercover, Nike collab. We found a few cool vintage Disney pieces. This one's from the 80s. You got the 80s blue tag right there, made in USA, Raglan. Ladies fit, found in the women's section. Don't sleep on the women's section. And then you got this Mickey right here with the globe for the ear. Pretty cool, it's Earth Watch. Probably like a Earth Day type shirt. This one's really stained, but I love that logo right there. Pretty cool. And a Stussy striped shirt. Nike windbreaker jacket, nice and fleecy in the inside, really cozy. Just a few Nike hits and swooshes. Very minimal. I like the minimal kind of pieces like this, earth tones. Xbox, like a 2000s tag. Tag is removed, but that's okay. $4. We're rocking the Concords right there. Pearl Jam, $6. Cool little graphic. For all the Laker fans, unfortunately someone chopped off the sleeves, but good year 2000s. You got some iconic Laker players right there, and just a Laker jersey, and that's like $8. First time trying the Boba ice cream bar. About to try the brown sugar Boba ice cream bar. Andrew just took a bite. How is it, my mans?
It's super good. It's actually pretty cheap for a box over there. Right.
Let's check out the finds. Let's see what my boy Andrew got at Vintage by Round 2. What's the first pickup, my man?
First pickup is this Felix Trinidad wrap tee. It's got a front and back hit. The graphics really cool. This one's really cool. I always wanted a rock tee. You know, it's got the dope rock in the front. It's got a little side hit right here.
I like the side hit.
Yeah, me too. I think it's really unique about this shirt. And then the back end is insane. Laying the smackdown.
Yep.
Dwayne Johnson, and then got another like wrestling type tee.
Now this one is the coolest of the bunch in my opinion.
Yeah,
and it's the cheapest of the bunch too.
For sure. Yeah, it was a great price. I just think it's very dope, especially the backside where it says Stone Cold. You actually think it's a wrestling tee.
It does look like a wrestling tee from far away. Yeah.
And it's got that WF hit, but it says World. What does it say?
World Witnessing Federation.
Yeah, Witnessing
instead of wrestling.
Yeah, which is super cool.
So that's the logo they use.
Yeah, they use
Stone Cold Truth, Jesus rules. And then show the front again.
These are the front.
John 3:16. Cool. And then like I just want to show a few of well, I only got 2 things, but you know,
very expensive
they're honestly they're pretty pricey, but I mean I really love it. But first things first, when we walk into the Vintage by Round 2, when you walk in, it's twice the size that it used to be. Now it's a lot bigger and so much more space, so much more dope stuff, and
it's a lot more space.
Definitely a lot more space. And then when you walk in, like they just have like so much heat along the top of the walls, and it's just nothing but like crazy like anime tees, rap tees, rock tees, you name it. There's like so many grails up there. Right when I walked in, it's the first one that caught my eye. But to be honest, the thing that I was really hyped about today that I wanted to get, and it's a thing that was that caught my eye when Round 2 announced that, hey, we're gonna be opening the Vintage by Round 2 store, you know, this Saturday morning at noon. I knew that, like, man, I saw it on the post and I'm like, dang, I better get these, because if not, someone else is gonna take them. Anyways, they had a pair of the 1985 Air Jordan 1s in the natural gray colorway. I already have the Chicagos and the Carolinas, but it's this natural gray colorway that always eludes me. I could never get my hands on it. So it's crazy that I was able to get a pair. I remember talking to my boy right before we walked in, and I was like, man, if they're a small size, you know, I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm like, forget about it. But they're my size, so I'm like, you know, I better get them. And so anyways, without any further ado,
You to have them.
Wow, crazy, right?
Yeah.
There they are, guys, the 1985 Air Jordan 1s in the natural gray colorway. Beautiful sneaker, nice and just neutral vibes, simple, easy to rock. Can't wait to rock some outfits with these guys right here, so hyped. But good times, dude.
Yeah.
All right, are we good? All right, we're rolling. Alright guys, here's a few simple fall fits that I put together to go with my new 85s that I just got. But these are just outfits that are comfortable, practical, that I could see myself wearing. Nothing too crazy. But anyways, I got a Prada side bag on that is like my daily that I always wear and always use. And then I have my boxy vintage Nike hoodie from like the 80s, 90s. Same one that you would probably see Seinfeld wearing. Love the loungy fit of it. And in this next fit, we have a classic Dickies work jacket. I love vintage workwear, especially the classic silhouettes like this Dickies jacket. And then underneath, we have a Coco BBC hoodie that I got from a few seasons ago. And also, I'm a big fan of Pharrell, Star Trek, Ice Cream Skate Team, all that. And I just love this shade of brown. I love wearing neutrals like this, and it's just such a cozy piece. Oh, and by the way, for those first two outfits, I am wearing a pair of faded vintage Levi 505s, which happens to be my favorite fit out of all the Levi's. Love 501s, but 505s are perfect for my build. And next up is this vintage plaid button-down shirt that I thrifted. Man, I wish you guys could feel it up close because the material is so unique. And the print or design of it is very unique as well. I also love the fact that it's just black and like an off-white, so I could just rock it with anything. Definitely one of my favorite button-down shirts. And for the pants, I have a pair of Issey Miyake Home Plissés, which are probably one of my most comfortable pair of pants that I own. And I also love the fact that they're very lightweight and they fold really nicely over my sneakers, as it has a very like relaxed and loungy fit. And I also gotta add that I love the texture of it. It kind of reminds me of corduroy, but definitely so much more lightweight than that. And what you just saw me take off right there was a nice gridded button-down denim shirt. And underneath, I am wearing one of my top 10 favorite vintage tees in my entire collection. It is a vintage Wu-Tang t-shirt from, I believe, 1993. I love this one so much, man. I wear it a lot. And then you got the cream on the back. I love the back print, just nice and simple. And then you got that classic Wu-Tang logo on the front. And man, gotta love the tones and colors on this vintage cardigan right here. This is a vintage Pendleton cardigan that's 100% wool from, I believe, the 60s or 70s. Probably not everyone's cup of tea, but I really love this piece, man. It's a little more out there than the other pieces that I've shown so far, but it's definitely one of my favorite vintage pieces that I own. And next up, we got one of my favorite OG outdoor brands, Patagonia. It is the Deep Pile Retro X jacket. And this particular design and colorway, known as the oatmeal colorway, is my favorite Patagonia piece that I own. Hands down, amazing quality, and it definitely keeps you warm. A super cozy piece, especially now that it's getting cold out here where I live. Oh, and the jeans that I had on was a pair of Japanese raw denim. that I had for years, like since college. And these light wash jeans are a pair of Levi 501s from the 90s. And if you look closely, it has a very subtle yet unique wash. Really unique characteristic about them, as there are different discolorations along the pants. And then for the top, we just got a simple earth tone sweater that is 100% cashmere, really great quality. And it was a thrifted piece that I just love to wear. And that's about it. Just a few simple pieces that I would rock with the ones. But other than that, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I truly appreciate it. Sending positive vibes to you all, and have a great day. Peace.